My name is Layla, and my last name is Anubai. I'm 9 years old, and right now I'm in the 4th grade. I like to collect things. One of the things that I like to collect are tie Beanie Babies. I like to collect Beanie Babies because they're cute and they're small. And I have 3 favorites. A bear, and its name is Curly. The second one is Princess. And the third one is Aaron. I also have 2 more favorites. A snake, and the snake's name is Hissy. And a dog named Spunky. I like them all. The dog is so cute. I have about 30 Beanie Babies. People collect Beanie Babies because someday they can be very valuable and worth a lot of money. Oh yes, mine will be very valuable. But I think I want to keep mine because they're really cute. Some people have 2 collections, and that way they can sell one and keep the other. I also collect comics. One's called Augie, and the second one is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I like to read. Because I like to read. I think comics are funny. They not only have stories, but they also have pictures too. And I'm always wondering, what are they doing? What are they going to do next? In the first series, my favorite character is Doghead. Doghead is really funny, and he always loves to eat. My other favorite character is Betty. She's always like, oh, and she's very nice and quiet. The other series, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's a story that it's always about the same thing. There's magic in the story, but the magic always causes trouble. And then they need help to fix the trouble. And then everything goes back to normal after that. Sabrina is a witch, and so is her aunt. The 2 of them are both witches. But everybody else doesn't know that they're a witch because they don't have a funny nose like normal witches. They blend in. They look like regular people. My favorite subject in school is reading. I like writing too. I like English. But I don't like math. I don't like math because I prefer reading. Reading as words and sentences, not numbers. Math forces me to really think and it feels like I'm learning. But reading to me, it's enjoyable. You always want to know what happens next, but with math, there's always a certain order to things. You have to do this, and then this, and then this, and I just don't like it. Of course I enjoy reading comics, but I also enjoy the books called Sweet Valley. Kids can read that series as well as teenagers too. There's one book I haven't read called Animorphs. I haven't read that one yet. There's one person that loves to read, and he said, "Oh, have you read that book yet? You should try reading it, it's good." But I haven't tried it yet. But everybody else has read it already, and everybody said they really enjoy that book. So next time I'm going to try to find that book and read it. I used to play sports, but now I can't because I'm too young. All the sports are for 5th graders and middle schoolers. And I'm only in the 4th grade, so I can't. I have to wait till next year. Then I'll play. But one time, me and my friend, we went to a basketball game, and the both of us played. But we were the only deaf kids there. Everybody else was hearing. Well, me and my friend are the only 2 deaf people. Everybody else is hearing. But it doesn't really require much communication. Most of the time, it's observing and certain gestures for things during the game. So we just know those signals and signs. I like to tell stories. I'm really good at telling stories. Many of my friends are always asking me, "Tell me a story." I'm really good at telling scary stories. But I'm also good at telling funny stories too. Sad stories, not so much. I get my ideas for stories from movies, or I just make them up myself. I have a very good imagination. Oh yes, I enjoy rides. There was one ride I went on in Las Vegas. It was the New York one. Not the real New York. Not the city, but the hotel. So I went on a ride there. It was last year. But I wasn't tall enough to go. I was too short. But this year I went, and I got to go on. I was tall enough. So I got on the ride, and it went all the way up really high. And once we got all the way to the top, it dropped. It was so fun. When it was done, my hair was sticking up. It was the best ride I've ever been on in my whole life. Yeah, we go on field trips. Most of the time we go to exhibits